Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a moment in life when we stand at the edge of possibility, staring into the unknown, wondering what awaits us beyond the horizon. Some see uncertainty and step back. Others see an open road and take the first step. The difference between the two is not luck, not privilege, not fate. It is belief. The belief that the future is not something that happens to us, it is something we create. Every invention, every breakthrough, every revolution in history started with a simple thought: what if? What if things could be different? What if life could be better? What if I am meant for something greater? Those who dared to ask these questions were the ones who shaped the world, not because they had all the answers, but because they had the courage to seek them. The future does not belong to those who wait for the right time, the right opportunity, the right conditions. It belongs to those who act despite the uncertainty. The ones who embrace failure as a lesson, rejection as a redirection, and obstacles as stepping stones. The ones who understand that the greatest risk is not failing, it is never trying at all. There will be moments when doubt whispers in your ear, telling you that you are not good enough, not smart enough, not strong enough. But doubt is a liar. The ones who changed the world were not the ones who never doubted themselves. They were the ones who did not let doubt stop them. They were the ones who started before they were ready, who trusted their vision even when no one else could see it, who fell and got back up again and again. Look around you. Everything you see was once just an idea in someone's mind. The phone in your pocket, the car on the road, the technology that connects the world, none of it existed until someone decided it should. And if they could do it, why not you? The future is waiting not for someone else, not for another time, but for you right now. The question is not whether you have the ability. The question is whether you have the will. Because when passion meets persistence, when vision meets action, when belief meets effort, there is no force in the universe that can stop you. So go ahead, dream boldly, take the leap, build, create, learn, grow. The future is not a place you go to, it is a place you build with your own hands, and it is waiting for you to claim it. The future does not simply unfold before us like a scripted play, nor is it a predetermined path we must follow. It is not written in stone, waiting to be discovered. It is built by the choices we make, the risks we take, and the dreams we dare to chase. Too many people wait for the perfect opportunity, believing that success is a matter of luck or timing. But the truth is, the future does not reward those who wait. It rewards those who act. Every great innovator, every trailblazer who changed the world understood one simple truth: the future is shaped by those who refuse to let circumstances define them. It is easy to look at the world and believe that life happens to us, that we are simply passengers on a ride controlled by fate. But those who achieve greatness know that they are not passengers, they are the drivers. They take control of their destiny not by waiting for the perfect moment, but by creating it. There is no magic formula, no secret shortcut, no moment where everything aligns perfectly. The right time is not a date on the calendar, it is the moment you decide to begin. The world is filled with stories of those who started with nothing, no resources, no privilege, no guarantee of success, yet they carved their own path because they believed in their vision more than they feared failure. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not talent, not intelligence, not luck. It is the decision to take action despite uncertainty. Too often, people stand at the edge of possibility and hesitate, paralyzed by fear of failure or rejection. But waiting for the perfect moment is an illusion. There will always be challenges, always be reasons to delay, always be doubts whispering that you are not ready. The future does not belong to those who wait for permission. It belongs to those who dare to step forward, who take control of their narrative, who refuse to let life simply happen to them. The greatest power you have is the ability to choose, to decide that you will not be defined by circumstances, but will instead shape them. Your future is not something distant, waiting for you in the years ahead. It begins the moment you stop waiting and start creating. Every great achievement in history started with a simple question: what if? What if the world could be different? What if I could change things? What if I could create something that never existed before? This is the question that separates those who shape the future from those who merely exist in it. Every revolutionary idea, every breakthrough, every invention that transformed the world was once just a thought in someone's mind, an idea that seemed impossible until someone had the courage to chase it. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not intelligence, not resources, not luck. It is the willingness to challenge the ordinary. It is the ability to look at the world not as it is, but as it could be. The greatest minds in history were not satisfied with what already existed. They questioned, they imagined, and they refused to accept limits that others believed were unbreakable. They saw problems and asked, what if there's a better way? They faced obstacles and asked, what if I don't give up? They stood alone in their vision long before the world understood it and asked, what if I am right? Doubt will always be there. People will tell you your ideas are unrealistic, that you should be practical, that things have always been done a certain way. But every great innovation, every leap forward came from someone who ignored those voices. They believed in the power of their ideas before anyone else did. They understood that the greatest risk in life is not failing, it is never trying at all. The future belongs to those who dare to imagine it differently. It belongs to those who turn what if into why not, and why not into let's make it happen. The world is not changed by those who conform, but by those who dream, those who push, those who refuse to settle. And that power, that potential, that spark of possibility, it exists within you. All it takes is the courage to ask the question that could change everything. The future does not wait for those who hesitate. It does not slow down for those who are uncertain, nor does it pause for those who seek guarantees before taking the first step. It belongs to those who move forward despite the unknown, to those who understand that certainty is a luxury no great dreamer ever had. The ones who shape tomorrow are not the ones who waited for the perfect moment. They are the ones who created it. It is easy to stand still, to wait until the fear subsides, until the road is clear, until every question has an answer. But if you wait for certainty, you will be waiting forever. The world does not promise clarity. It only promises opportunity. An opportunity does not knock politely. It passes by fast and fleeting, waiting for the bold to seize it. Those who make an impact are the ones who step forward when others hesitate, who take the leap even when the landing is uncertain, who understand that progress is not made in comfort, but in courage. History does not remember those who almost tried. It does not celebrate those who planned but never acted, who dreamed but never built, who hoped but never moved. It remembers the doers, the risk takers, the ones who faced uncertainty and moved forward anyway. Because the truth is, the right time never comes. The perfect moment is an illusion. There is only now, only this moment, only the decision to step forward or to stand still. And the future does not belong to those who stand still. It belongs to those who move, to those who act, to those who dare to create the world they wish to see. Too many people fear failure so much that they never begin. They wait for certainty, for a guarantee that everything will go perfectly, and in doing so, they rob themselves of the very experiences that lead to growth. But perfection is an illusion. There's no path without obstacles, no journey without mistakes, no great achievement without struggle. The only real failure is the decision to quit. Every other setback is just part of the process. Look at those who have achieved greatness, and you will see a pattern not of effortless success, but of relentless persistence. They failed more times than most people even tried. They heard no more times than they heard yes. They faced rejection, doubt, ridicule, but they kept going. They took every failure and turned it into fuel, every mistake and turned it into wisdom, every rejection and turned it into motivation. Because they understood that success is not about never falling, it is about rising every single time you do. The world does not belong to those who never failed. It belongs to those who never gave up. It belongs to those who use failure as a stepping stone, who refuse to let one chapter define their entire story. Every mistake is a lesson, every setback is a setup for a comeback, and every fall is an opportunity to rise stronger. The future is waiting not for those who fear failure, but for those who embrace it, learn from it, and use it to fuel their journey forward. Doubt is a voice that whispers in your mind, telling you that you are not ready, not good enough, not capable. It feeds on hesitation, grows stronger with fear, and if you listen to it long enough, it convinces you to stand still when you should be moving forward. But here's the truth, doubt is a liar. It is not a reflection of your potential. It is a test of your belief in yourself. Those who shape the future are not the ones who never doubted themselves, but the ones who refuse to let doubt control their decisions. The greatest minds in history, the innovators, the dreamers, the risk takers, they all faced doubt. There were moments when they questioned whether they were capable, whether their ideas would work, whether they would succeed. But they understood something that most people never realize. Doubt does not mean stop. Doubt means you are pushing beyond your comfort zone. It means you are stepping into the unknown, and the unknown is where growth happens. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of doubt. It is the refusal to let doubt win. Many people spend their lives waiting for the moment when they feel completely ready, when they have absolute certainty, when every fear disappears. That moment never comes. Confidence does not come before action, it comes because of action. The only way to silence doubt is to move forward in spite of it, to take the first step even when you are unsure, to trust that you will figure it out along the way. Every successful person you admire started before they felt ready. They stepped onto the path without knowing exactly where it would lead, and they figured it out as they went. Look around you. Everything you see, the technology used, the buildings that stand tall, the systems that run the world was once just an idea in someone's mind. There was a time when the things we now take for granted did not exist, when the inventions that shape our lives today were nothing more than thoughts, sketches, and dreams. The future is not something that appears out of nowhere. It is built by those who dare to imagine something new and have the courage to bring it to life. Too often, people believe that only a select few are capable of changing the world. They think that innovation is reserved for geniuses, that progress is made by those with extraordinary gifts. But the truth is, every great achievement began with a single thought, an idea that could have been ignored, dismissed, or abandoned. The difference between those who change the world and those who don't is not brilliance, it is action. Every invention, every revolution, every breakthrough started with someone who saw what others could not and refused to let their idea remain just a thought. The greatest mistake you can make is to believe that your ideas do not matter. The future is shaped by those who trust in their creativity, who take risks, who are willing to work relentlessly to turn a vision into reality. The phone in your pocket, the car on the road, the buildings that reach for the sky, none of these things existed until someone had the courage to say, what if, and then took the steps to make it happen. If they could do it, why not you? Every major leap forward in human history was once considered impossible. The people who made them happen were no different from you. They were not given a guarantee of success. They were not handed a perfect plan. They simply believed in their ideas, even when no one else did. They understood that the world is not changed by those who wait, it is changed by those who create. The future is not written by fate, it is written by those who dare to dream, and more importantly, by those who dare to act. Passion is the fuel that drives every great achievement. It is the invisible force that keeps you moving forward when everything else tells you to stop. Without passion, effort feels like a burden, obstacles feel like dead ends, and setbacks feel like reasons to quit. But with passion, no challenge is too big, no failure is final, and no dream is out of reach. The future does not belong to those who simply work hard. It belongs to those who love what they do, who wake up every day with a fire inside them, who refuse to settle for anything less than the life they are capable of creating. The world is full of people who start strong but give up when things get difficult. Talent fades without effort, intelligence is wasted without action, and ambition means nothing without persistence. Those who truly shape the future are not the ones who had the easiest path, they are the ones who kept going when others stopped. The difference between success and failure is often just the ability to push forward when everything seems to be falling apart. Every breakthrough, every success story, every great invention was built on moments of doubt, struggle, and frustration. The people who made it through were not necessarily the smartest, the luckiest, or the most experienced. They were the ones who simply refused to quit. The world will test you. There will be times when your efforts seem to go unnoticed, when progress feels slow, when failure stares you in the face. But the ones who succeed are the ones who show up every single day, who keep learning, who keep improving, who keep believing even when no one else does. Passion gives you the energy to keep moving, but persistence ensures you reach your destination. The future is not given, it is earned. It belongs to those who have the patience to endure, the discipline to keep going, and the determination to never give up. Passion alone is not enough. Persistence is what turns dreams into reality. The question is not whether you have the ability, it is whether you have the will to keep going, no matter what stands in your way. Time is the most valuable resource you will ever have. Unlike money, possessions, or opportunities, once time is gone, it never comes back. Every second that passes is a piece of your life, a moment you can either use to build something meaningful or waste on distractions that lead nowhere. The future does not wait for anyone. It moves forward with or without you. The question is, will you take control of your time, or will you let it slip through your fingers? Most people live as if they have endless time. They say, I'll start tomorrow. They tell themselves they'll chase their dreams later, that there will always be another chance, another day, another moment. But life does not guarantee second chances. The people who achieve greatness are the ones who understand that time is limited, that every day is an opportunity to move closer to their dreams. They do not wait for the perfect moment, they create it. They do not waste time on things that do not matter. They focus on what will take them forward. There will always be distractions, excuses, and reasons to delay. The world is full of noise, entertainment, social media, meaningless activities that steal your attention without giving anything back. The difference between those who build the future and those who watch it happen is how they use their time. Every hour you waste is an hour you can never get back. Every decision you make either brings you closer to your goals or pushes you further away. If you truly want to achieve something great, you must protect your time like it is the most precious thing you own, because it is. The most successful people in the world have the same 24 hours as you. The only difference is how they use them. They do not spend their time complaining, procrastinating, or waiting for motivation. They take action. They wake up every day with purpose, knowing that time is their greatest asset. The future is waiting for you, but it will not wait forever. Either you take control of your time, or time will take control of you. The choice is yours. There will be times when the world tells you that your dreams are too big, too impossible, too far-fetched to ever become a reality. People will tell you to be realistic, to lower your expectations, to settle for what is safe and predictable. But here's the truth: the future is built by those who dare to be different, who dare to think outside the box, who dare to defy the norms and chart their own course. The ones who make history are the ones who refuse to accept the limits that others try to impose on them. When you take a different path, you will face resistance. People will doubt you, criticize you, and try to convince you that what you're aiming for is unattainable. But every time you hear that voice telling you to play it safe, remember that the greatest accomplishments in history were once seen as impossible. The people who created those accomplishments didn't let others' limitations define their own. They saw potential where others saw none. They believed in their own vision when no one else did. Think about the innovators, the game changers, the visionaries. They didn't follow a path that had already been walked. They created their own. They saw the world not as it was, but as it could be. And they had the courage to go after that vision with everything they had. The people who shape the future are the ones who refuse to conform, who see opportunity where others see risk, who refuse to be held back by conventional thinking. The future is not shaped by those who follow the crowd. It is shaped by those who lead, who break free from the ordinary, who pursue their passions despite the noise and the doubt. If you want to create something truly remarkable, you must be willing to take that first step into the unknown, to go against the grain, to trust in your own ability to build something extraordinary. The future is waiting, and it's waiting for you to be bold enough to embrace it. It's waiting for you to challenge the status quo, to push the boundaries, and to show the world what's possible when you dare to be different. Don't let anyone tell you that your dreams are too big or too possible. Let them be the reason you keep moving forward, because the world belongs to those who think differently, who act differently, and who refuse to settle for anything less than extraordinary. As you stand here today, remember this: the future is not some distant place that waits for you to stumble upon it. It is something that you create with every choice you make, with every action you take, and with every risk you are willing to embrace. The world is full of potential, full of opportunity, but it is waiting for you to step up, to seize it, and to turn your vision into reality. The greatest minds, the trailblazers, and the innovators didn't wait for their futures to be handed to them. They built them from the ground up. And you have the same power within you. No one has walked the path you are about to walk. No one has had the exact experiences, the same challenges, or the same dreams. That is why your future is yours to define, yours to shape, and yours to create. It's not about waiting for the stars to align. It's about having the courage to move forward, even when the path is unclear, and the strength to keep going when the road gets tough. The future is not for those who wait. It's for those who take action, who step into the unknown, and who build their own destiny. The journey will not always be easy. There will be obstacles. There will be doubts. There will be moments when you question if it's all worth it. But know this: your passion, your belief in your vision, your determination to push forward is what will get you through. Every setback is an opportunity to learn. Every failure is a lesson. Every moment you spend moving toward your dream is a moment well spent. The future is not just a place, it is a force that is constantly evolving, waiting to see what you bring to it. It is waiting for your ideas, your creativity, your uniqueness, and your vision to light the way. The only question that remains is this: what will you do with your time? Will you let doubt, fear, and uncertainty hold you back? Or will you rise to the challenge, embrace the unknown, and build a future that is beyond your wildest dreams? The future is waiting for you. It has always been waiting. The only thing left to do is take that first step, trust in yourself, and begin the journey toward creating something remarkable. So go forward with courage. Go forward with passion. Go forward knowing that the future is yours for the taking.